Hey there, HabitCrafters! Today we're diving deep into a topic that's close to everyone's heart. It's something we all experience, yet most of us fear and try to avoid. That's right, we're talking about failure. But what if I told you that failure might just be the best teacher you'll ever have? Stick around to find out why embracing failure can lead you to unparalleled growth and success. Why failure is the best teacher you'll ever have. First off, let's discuss the perception of failure. Failure, it's a word that sends shivers down the spine. In our society, we're often conditioned to view failure as a negative, something to be ashamed of. But what if we flipped the script? What if we saw failure as an essential part of the learning process? A stepping stone to success. Imagine a world where failing is celebrated as a sign of effort and perseverance, where every stumble is a step forward. This shift in perception is crucial. Instead of seeing failure as an end, we can see it as a beginning of learning, a beginning of growth. 2. The biology of failure. Let's get scientific for a moment. Our brains are wired to learn from mistakes. When we fail, our brain's neural pathways are activated. This creates stronger connections and better retention of information. Think of it as a mental workout. Just like lifting weights builds muscle, encountering failure builds mental resilience. So every time you fail, you're actually making your brain stronger and more capable. This isn't just theoretical. Studies have shown that people who experience and reflect on failure are more likely to succeed in future endeavors. It's all about learning and adapting. 3. Famous failures. Now let's talk about some famous faces who turned failure into success. Ever heard of Thomas Edison? He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His persistence led to the invention of the light bulb. How about J.K. Rowling? Rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. And let's not forget Oprah Winfrey. Fired from her first television job, she's now one of the most influential women in the world. These stories are not just inspirational quotes. They're real-life examples of how failure can be the catalyst for incredible success. Each of these individuals faced significant setbacks, but instead of giving up, they used their failures as motivation to keep going. 4. The learning process. So how exactly does failure teach us? First, it provides clarity. When something doesn't work out, we're forced to analyze why. This introspection leads to valuable insights about our strategies, goals, and ourselves. We learn what doesn't work and can adjust our approach accordingly. Second, failure builds resilience. Each setback teaches us to endure and adapt. This resilience is crucial for long-term success. It's the ability to bounce back that often determines whether we achieve our goals. Third, failure fosters creativity. When the conventional path fails, we're pushed to think outside the box. This leads to innovative solutions and new opportunities. When faced with a problem, we're more likely to find a unique solution if we've experienced failure. 5. Embracing failure in everyday life. Now you might be wondering, how do we actually embrace failure in our daily lives? Start by shifting your mindset. Instead of fearing failure, see it as a valuable learning opportunity. Set realistic goals and expect setbacks. When they happen, take a step back and analyze what went wrong. Use this information to improve and move forward. Surround yourself with supportive people. A strong support system can provide encouragement and perspective when you face challenges. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Remember that failure is a natural part of the journey to success. It's important to understand that everyone fails. It's how we respond to failure that makes the difference. 6. Personal stories of failure. Let's bring it closer to home. I want to share a personal story of failure. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was terrified of failing. I worried about negative comments and low views. But I realized that every mistake was a chance to learn and grow. Over time, I improved my content, learned from my audience, and built a community. Each failure was a stepping stone to where we are today. Failure has taught me patience, perseverance, and the importance of continuous improvement. 7. The role of failure in growth and innovation. Let's talk about growth and innovation. Failure is often the birthplace of innovation. When traditional methods don't work, we're forced to explore new ideas. This leads to breakthroughs and advancements. Consider the tech industry. Many of today's leading companies like Apple and Google experienced significant failures early on. These failures led to innovation and the development of products we can't live without. Without failure, we wouldn't have the technology and conveniences we enjoy today. 8. The psychological benefits of failure. Failure doesn't just build resilience and innovation. It also has psychological benefits. It teaches humility. We realize that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. It fosters empathy. When we experience failure, we become more understanding of others' struggles. And it builds confidence. When we overcome failure, we prove to ourselves that we're capable of facing challenges. Failure also helps us develop a growth mindset. We start to see challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles. 9. Strategies for embracing failure. So how can you start embracing failure today? Here are a few strategies. Reframe your mindset. See failure as a learning opportunity, not a dead end. Set realistic goals. Understand that setbacks are part of the process. Analyze and learn. After a failure, take time to reflect and identify lessons. Seek feedback. Constructive criticism can provide valuable insights. Stay persistent. Remember that persistence often leads to success. Additionally, practice self-compassion. Don't be too hard on yourself when things go wrong. Everyone fails, and it's okay to make mistakes. 10. The HabitCraft community and failure. As part of the HabitCraft community, we're all about building better habits and improving ourselves. Failure is an integral part of this journey. It's through failure that we refine our habits, learn new strategies, and grow stronger. Share your stories of failure in the comments below. Let's support each other and learn together. We can create a community where failure is not feared, but embraced as a stepping stone to success. 11. Real-life applications of learning from failure. Let's look at some real-life applications of learning from failure. In sports, athletes often face numerous failures before achieving their goals. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used this failure as motivation to work harder. In business, entrepreneurs frequently face setbacks. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, was rejected over 1,000 times before he found a franchise partner. In academia, scientists and researchers often face failed experiments, but these failures lead to new discoveries and innovations. In everyday life, we all face failures. From not getting a job we wanted to struggling with personal goals. Each of these failures teaches us something valuable and helps us grow. 12. The long-term benefits of embracing failure. Embracing failure has long-term benefits. It builds resilience and adaptability, crucial skills in an ever-changing world. It fosters a growth mindset, allowing us to see challenges as opportunities. It encourages continuous learning and improvement. When we embrace failure, we become more innovative and creative. We develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. And we build stronger relationships with others as we become more empathetic and supportive. So, habit crafters, next time you face failure, don't shy away from it. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone to success. Remember, every successful person has a history of failures behind them, and every failure is a lesson in disguise. Thank you for being part of this journey with HabitCraft. Your support means the world to us. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on building better habits and living a productive life. See you in the next video. Stay positive, stay productive, and keep crafting those habits.